Hey, IT pros, let's cut to the chase. Play ransomware, also called PlayCrypt? It's not just another headline. Since mid-2022, this crew has hit over 900 organizations worldwide, including critical infrastructure, healthcare, education, utilities, you name it. The latest joint advisory from the FBI, CISA, and Australia's ASD/ACSC is basically required reading right now. So, what makes Play so dangerous? They run a double extortion game. First, they quietly exfiltrate your sensitive data. Then, they partially encrypt your files using a sneaky AES-RSA hybrid. Suddenly, everything ends with Play, and you're staring at a readme.txt ransom note, telling you to email them at some sketchy German address. If you're unlucky, they might even call your help desk to pile on the pressure. Let's break down their attack playbook. Mapped directly to MITRE ATT&CK, by the way. Initial access? They're exploiting old vulnerabilities in FortiOS, Microsoft Exchange, think proxy not shell, and remote management tools like Simple Help, or they'll just buy valid accounts from brokers, then tunnel in over RDP or VPN. Once inside, Play operators get busy. Toolkits like Grixpa, AdFind, and Bloodhound help them scan your network. They'll try to fly under the radar by disabling your antivirus, erasing logs, and stealing credentials with Mimikatz. Lateral movement, SecSec, group policy, and Cobalt Strike get them where they need to go. Before encrypting, they compress your data with WinRAR, slip it out with WinSCP, and then hit you with the ransom demand. And here's the kicker. They custom compile their ransomware for every attack, making signature-based detection a nightmare. So, how do you defend? Here's your rapid-fire checklist. 1. Patch everything, especially internet-facing stuff like Exchange, FortiOS, and your RMM tools. 1. Enforce MFA everywhere, especially on webmail, VPN, and admin accounts. 1. Isolate and encrypt offline backups. Regularly test your recovery plans. Don't wait for disaster. 1. Segment your network to contain threats and limit lateral movement. 1. Deploy EDR and monitor aggressively. Validate your detection with ATT&CK-based simulations. 1. Brush up on NIST and CISA's cross-sector cybersecurity performance goals. But don't stop there. Advisory AA23 352A says, simulate, test, repeat. Vendors like Attack-IQ are releasing emulation plans that mimic Play's latest tricks, from Grixpa to Alpha VSS shadow copy abuse. Map ATT&CK techniques to your controls, run those simulations, and tune your alerts, policies, and isolation procedures. Bottom line, Play is evolving, and so should your defenses. The fundamentals, patching, MFA, backups are your first line of defense. Visibility and simulation keep you ahead of the curve. Grab the full advisory, snag those IOCs, and hit stopransomware.gov for tools and updates. Stay sharp, stay proactive, and keep your networks locked down. #StopRansomware.